So this train starts fires, fixes train tracks, and has its own fire department? Yes, you heard that right. Most of you haven't seen this before. So let's backtrack all the way to a couple hours ago when I tried seeing Norfolk Southern 4001. I got a message from a fellow rail fan that Norfolk Southern 4001 was scheduled to depart on the H-TUL NYF going to Fort Worth, so I headed over to BNSF Cherokee Yard. We searched all over the yard for 4001, but we couldn't find it. The same person who told me about 4001 also told me there was a Loram train, so I turned my scanner on, and sure enough I heard it over the scanner. So we ditched 4001 to go see the rail grinder. We stop at Cherokee Yard at the north end where I can see the train sticking out around a corner. See all that dust and smoke coming up? That's because the rail grinder has started grinding the rails. In just a moment I'll explain what rail grinding actually does and what it means. Now I didn't realize it, but they were actually going to be going west down the Avard subdivision, so we go around to the Avard subdivision, overtake the train, and get to see it drive past with the gigantic sparkler show. So what this train is actually doing, this is a very simplified version on the screen. It's basically taking the before track, which is all worn down from years of trains, and reshaping it to the after like it's brand new, which helps extend its lifetime. So hopefully that makes sense. I know it's a very simplified version, and there's a lot more incredible engineering that goes into this. We head about 1.5 miles, 2 miles down the road to get in front of the rail grinder again, and the rail grinder creeps to a stop right in front of us. The train started reversing down the main line the same way it came from, so we went a mile down the track, and we caught the cool camera high rail, so this is just a high rail covered in cameras and lights. While this high rail was passing us, I did not realize that the rail grinder had taken off down the Avard subdivision. As soon as I realized that, we got in our car and started following on the parallel road, and we overtook the train pretty shortly after that. We proceeded to follow the train on its journey along this parallel highway and overtook it again. Continuing down the road, this is where we get to see that whoever's driving this train is the most awesome person ever, and they used every single horn, buzzer, and siren on the train. That guy is so awesome. Now this is where you also get to see that this train has water cannons, so not only does it start fires, it's a moving fire truck down the railroad tracks, and that's pretty cool. As we continue down the parallel highway, all the cars around us started stopping, pulling over, calling people, and pulling out their phones to take videos because this is a very cool sight. Also, to some people, it might look like they're starting a fire, but trust me, this is part of the process. And as it got closer and closer to midnight, we finally decided that we were going to get one more shot of this train and then call it. Thank you for coming along on the coolest train chase I have ever been on. You are watching Oklahoma Rail Fan. Make sure to like and follow. Make sure to check out my merch store, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.